Welcome everyone to Taiwan webinar. This is the second time of the webinar of this year. We provide the total solution to our customer. The topic of the webinar today is the global food crisis with the option for your solution. As Taiwan, we just passed by 75th anniversary this year, and we have built our expertise team to make sure that we can provide the total solution to the global customer. And now we become expertise for the starch and flour ingredient solution to our global customer. Our technical expertise and R&D team have never stopped thinking, and we are designing customized products application with their commercial knowledge. This will bring us to develop the perfect solutions and to continue to build the product portfolio that make all needs. Today, we have transformed ourselves into a hub of innovation with know-how. As we move forward with our vision to create sustainability and innovation from farm to shelf. We also aim to serve more consumer needs through our development that add value to agricultural products, help strengthen the economy, and contribute to the global society and environment. As it stands, our expertise encompasses various products including tapioca starch, rice starch and rice flour, cassava flour, functional native starch, modified tapioca, organic flour and organic starch, sweetener. We also specialize in all types of thickeners, texturizers, clean label, and gluten-free. As the world circumstances have been changing and impact to us directly or indirectly, raw material supply, health issue, or those kind of things have been discussing along the way. And today, Mr. Pipas will be sharing about this kind of thing together with you.
You are aware the spread of the Omicron strain has highlighted the differences in vaccine accessibility around the world. Even though developed countries are giving their inhibitors a third booster shot, the absolute poorest countries have only received a minuscule portion of the worldwide supply. With almost 5 million deaths from COVID, hospitals and health systems are overburdened, which creates the conditions for new varieties to emerge and illustrate why no one is safe unless everyone is. The poorest have seen a distinct decline in their standards of living due to lockdown statistics, particularly in nations with a little social welfare. Rising energy prices are accelerating the cost of living crisis and sustaining the vicious cycle of constrained household budgets, food insecurity, energy poverty, and rising social unrest. The crisis is deeply impacting vulnerable populations in developing countries, presenting hard-won gains in the access to energy. As many as 828 million people go to bed hungry every night. The number of those facing acute food insecurity and has soared from 135 million to 345 million since 2019. A total of 50 million people in 45 countries are teetering on the edge of famine. We are at a critical crossroads to avert the hunger catastrophe the world is facing. The pandemic was one of the triggers of economic uncertainty and vulnerability, putting stress on public finance and leading to policy reprioritization. At the end of August, the annual inflation rate in the euro area was estimated to be 9.1%. Rise in energy price, a component of the overall inflation calculation, was over 38%. This high inflation is expected to come with stagnation in the economy, which has been on the rebound after the pandemic. Incomes have not kept up with inflation, which will continue to erode purchasing power in Europe and worldwide. Notably, people experiencing a high level of stress and concern have been shown to exhibit unhealthy eating behavior, such as frequent food purchase and snacking, some of which are associated with greater weight gain and poor nutrition during lockdowns. Indeed, COVID-19 lockdowns brought major behavior change in eating, grocery shopping, and physical activities. Other studies have further indicated more sedentary lifestyle, changes in grocery shopping behaviors, and eating in response to stress during COVID-19 related isolation. Eating is an integral part of daily life. A balanced diet may enhance immunity, prevent excessive inflammation and weight gain, and promote healthy gut microbiota composition to battle against infections. Food shopping, preparation, and consumption are important dietary behaviors that play critical roles in the physical and physiological well-being of individuals. Some of those behaviors may also induce long-term consequences in the food industry. Recent shifts in lifestyle and construction in economic activities due to COVID-19, restrictive measures, as well as suspected COVID-19 cases linked to certain food products and packaging have caused confusion and concern over food safety, food supply, and nutritional status, which may influence dietary behavior and cause health problems. However, despite the alarming situation, there are still relevant statistics on the rate of the population growth for people who are concerned about their health that Mr. Kitisak will share with you.
Hello everyone. There is always concealed possibility and optimism in any situation of despair. Returning to the global health and wellness sector. According to the report, this industry was valued at around $750 billion in 2020 and is expected to reach $1.1 trillion by 2027. Growing in this market could result in growth over 5% CAGR over the following 5 years. In this global health market category, there will be beauty and personal care products, health and wellness food, wellness tourism, fitness equipment, preservative and personalized health. Above all, the crisis has prompted raw material shortage and businesses to seek out the healthy options and increase the product shelf life and include with the production cost reduction, both of which are crucial for business. And I would want to invite every audience to check out in advance that health with the aforementioned issues by Ms. Pilailat.
I believe that some countries are familiar, but some are not, with the cassava fiber or even the cassava flour. Today, Taiwan would like to show the alternative innovation to solve the problem that you might be facing now or in the future. Let's start with the cassava fiber. In tomato sauce or any kind of soup and sauce that they would love to replace the puree in the recipe. Due to the benefit of cassava fiber that can give the pulp, can absorb water and texture like a puree in your mouth. So, our Fibioga CF can replace to the tomato puree 5% by using Fibioca CF only 1% in recipe. As our experimental, when the tomato puree is reduced, it means that the cost of your product is reduced also. For the process of tomato sauce as following. Mix all ingredients such as tomato puree, vinegar, water, starch, sugar, salt in Thermomix and stir well about 5 minutes, and after that, heat it. Once 95 degrees Celsius, give the holding time for 15 minutes. Although the tomato puree is reduced already, but the quality of sauce isn't reduced follow as the tomato puree quantity. Such like other sauce, as chili sauce, the Fibioca CF also can replace to the chili paste as well. Because of our Fibioca CF, make your product texture same as the normal sauce recipe, that more puree. As shown in the result, let's see. The formulation 1 with using more tomato puree compared to the formulation 2 that using 1% of Fibioca CF and reduce the tomato puree. You can see all the texture are the same, and when we see the water separation, the Fibioca CF1 does not separate because of the water absorb benefit of the fiber. Moreover, Fibioca CF give the good result of texture, same as the commercial product that we found. Meanwhile, the cost reduction. Last but not least, Mr. Mark will share with you his innovative use of cassava flour.
One of an example of healthy good is free-from. Free-from food are made without one or more specific ingredients, making them suitable for people who have a certain allergy, intolerance or health requirement, and may need to avoid certain food components. Free from egg, free from animal meat, free from nut, free from GMO, free from dairy, free from alcohol. One of the hot topic that people concerned is gluten-free, as 32 million or 10% of total population of Americans have gluten allergies, this including very young generation, so this gluten-free market has very bright future in terms of demanding. However, the texture and characteristic of gluten-free products are still need for improvements as the formation, expansion, and texture sensory attribute. The cassava flour or Cassbake 101 is utilized in our recipe for give high fiber and texturizer, create a desirable texture for your product, and wide variety of texture possible good elasticity. The appearance of the product colors is unaffected by Cassbake 101 color or cleanliness. Gluten-free are designed to tickle your taste buds and get you excited about cooking gluten-free. Key label: the product was developed from the natural without any taste on animals. Why? Vegan means that the product does not include any animal-derived ingredients. In the waffle, we created the very simple recipe for people with or without cooking skill. And the ingredients are as follows: 100 grams of gluten-free flour mix, 70 grams of fresh milk, 25 grams of egg, 20 grams of melted unsalted butter, and 2 grams of vanilla flavor. Let's start cooking together. Add all ingredients to a bowl. Then mix until combined. Leave for 5 minutes. You will notice the unique components we create to replicate the properties of gluten. Pour the batter into the waffle maker until switch to the green light, and then enjoy your meal. You can compare the appearance and internal structure to a waffle prepared with wheat flour. They are remarkably similar and nobody can tell the difference. And the simplicity that is completely different is this one.
As you can see, the product development has been fulfilled the requirement, and this kind of product can be serving to the global customers. Using cassava fiber or Fibeoka CF and cassava flour or Casbake 101, both of them made from gluten-free products, could help to cut down on the cost of making sauce due to the current product shortage. This enables the product to keep its quality and can take the place of some raw materials. Please feel free to explore our portfolio in more detail through this QR code. Thank you for your attention. See you next time. สวัสดีครับ